Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Autism and Doctor Who series. Today I'm joined with Kathryn, and today we're going to be speaking a lot about Doctor Who because as we're recording this episode, there's always announcements like every 5 seconds by the looks of things. Thanks Kathryn for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, it's going to be good because I know you like Doctor Who.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, only a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
And like we spoke about before, but we both was in the lockdown choirs,
Yeah.
which was pretty fun, wasn't it?
Yes, it was the third one we both took part in, wasn't it?
Yeah. I took part in it. Even though you have to be really have good eyesight, don't you, to spot you?
Yes,
on it.
I've got my mum for that. She was, I know in the first one. I mean, my first one was the long song one. That was in the first lockdown. And I was like right at the edge. I'm on like the left-hand side, right in the corner. I mean, she literally had to pause it to see me.
Yeah.
I could recognise myself because I remember I was eating toast at the time, so I didn't look my best in it.
Yeah. At the time I did it, I was standing in the TARDIS behind me there.
Yes, I think I've seen your bit.
Yeah, and I didn't hear about it till that song, and it was the last one. But I really like that the Vale Decem as a soundtrack because I quite like the 10th Doctor, so I quite like that.
Yeah, me too.
But with the long song, that is another really good one for you to be part of, because that's another really good one.
It is. Like even my grandma liked it, and she has no idea what Doctor Who is.
No.
Well, she pretends to.
No, it's good, isn't it? Like all these theme tunes. Hopefully we get more good ones in the future.
There's only a few Doctor Who like songy songs left, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's the series 3 one. The Angel Put the Devil in Me, that New York one.
Yeah, I like that one.
That is good.
Yeah.
What else?
There are lots of theme tunes.
There's the Singing Towers one, but that's quite like, this is like not singing.
You had that Christmas Carol one as well, didn't you? That opera person was I think it was, I can't remember who it was, but that's another one that they
Abigail's song.
Yeah, I think so.
I did that one.
Name. Yeah.
You can't see me in that one though.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, but I'm credited though. I'm in there.
Oh, yeah. At least you got the credits. That's a good thing. But yeah, I did. I can't remember how many minutes I did. I think it was the theme track that they sent. So it was a good, I think, 4 to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That you did it for, even though I can't sing for my life, but no one can see that.
No, we took when we were filming it. I had my fez on and my Tom Baker scarf. We went full Who for it because why not? And we took at least 17 takes to do it because I was just crying because I couldn't hit the high notes. I'm not a singer at all. It took ages. So I just mumbled through it.
Yeah, I was glad that they didn't actually use our actual voices.
Yes.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have sounded probably that good.
Well, some of us might have.
Maybe. But there was quite a lot of people that take part, so it was quite good. It was a shame when they stopped it, though.
Well, we're not particularly in lockdown anymore, are we?
No, I suppose not. It'd be nice if there's like things without the lockdown, though, like just a similar thing where people can take part in it or something. But I think was there only 3 of them that they did?
Yeah, there's the long song, Abigail's song, and then Fell Decem or something.
Yeah. Good tunes.
They are good.
Yeah. So when did you start watching Doctor Who? What did you say?
I was sort of indoctrinated. My mum has this story. Basically, apparently my dad was sitting on the sofa. This must have been like the end of series 2, series 3, so like 2005, 2006. Apparently just one night I came and sat next to him and I just was not scared of it. I must have been like 2, 3 at the time.
Yeah.
And basically that was history. And then for my 5th birthday, my dad got me the whole of the 10th Doctor's era figures. I remember coming down the stairs and just seeing them all on the living room coffee table. There's a picture of me just holding Sarah Jane and 10. It's like, it's always been in my life, if they like it or not. I know, because all through school I was bullied for liking it.
Oh
no, I just wore it more.
wow.
I just took the pee out of them a bit.
Yeah, it's something that if you like Doctor Who, well, when I was at school, not many people liked it either. So, not many people, but yeah, I was the same. I watched it about that age, probably 3 or 4. Shouldn't have really, because I had nightmares and it wasn't good. I was having nightmares thinking this was actually going to happen and stuff like that.
I know when David Tennant left, I was 4 at the time. Mum's told me this. He regenerated on New Year's, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I cried for days because I didn't understand what regeneration was. I know I'd seen Tom Baker like regenerate and stuff. It didn't click at the time. I thought, oh, who's this new guy? Where's David Tennant gone? I had a hatred for Matt Smith for a few years.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was pretty hard. Yeah, because I started from the Ninth Doctor, and then I didn't really understand him. I didn't really understand quite a lot of it at the start, really. But I was about probably 4. It was about 4.
I mean, I was fresh out the factory at that point, so I wasn't watching.
Yeah. And yeah, I watched. Yeah, when David Tennant left, I cried as well because he said I don't want to go.
No, that always breaks me.
Yep. But and then yeah, I liked Matt Smith kind of straight away. Really, I was really sad about David Tennant, but I thought Matt Smith was as good. Like the episodes, I had to get into it, but them two, I had to like David and Matt, I liked them straight away, but with the ones afterwards, not so much like straight away. Like it took me a while to get into them, really. Like longer. Like with David and Matt, I kind of liked them from the off, and with Peter Capaldi, for example, it was more towards the end of his series, like the last series. Not because he was leaving, it was just because I felt his acting got better as it went along.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, like and then Jodie, similar to Peter, but yeah, it takes time to like someone, I guess.
Yes, yeah, takes a while.
Yeah.
Or never.
Yeah. So as we're recording this, we get lots of news from Doctor Who at the moment.
Yeah, lots and lots of news.
Yeah. So only yesterday, we get David Tennant and Kathryn Tate are returning next year. What do you think of that?
Well, my best friend sent it to me because we're both Whovians. I saw screamed at the top of the stairs, unironically. It's not an unusual thing. I do scream like that sometimes. But I just ran down the stairs and showed my mum, and she just didn't look. She just looked disappointed in me. She wasn't surprised, but everyone likes David Tennant and Kathryn Tate, so it's a win-win situation.
Yeah. It was it wasn't, I suppose, as a surprise, like, because it was, I think, rumored for a while.
But it's always rumored, isn't it? Like David Tennant's returning.
Yeah, always. But it's curious how they would do this, though, isn't it? Because last time Kathryn Tate was in the show, she can't remember the Doctor. She remembers the Doctor. She died. And of course, we've seen David Tennant in the 50th. So
with his straight hair.
Yeah, which he's got to have it sticking up, ain't he?
Obviously.
Yeah, it's got to happen. And I say 60th, but in my opinion, that I think we'll see David before the 40th Doctor. That's what I think, because I think there'll be some sort of glitch. I might be wrong, but when the 13th Doctor regenerates later on, I feel like we won't see it, even though we know who the 14th Doctor is going to be. We won't
Yeah.
see the regeneration. It will go into David and Kathryn Tate, and then I feel like probably more will come back that we don't know about yet, and it'll probably be a race to find the 14th Doctor, like a glitch in time or something like that.
Really?
But that's what I think.
I mean, that's what I've heard through social media rumors.
Yeah, I think it's quite likely, because that there's been today as we're recording this, there's been rumours or that like pictures in Cardiff, David like on set. So
Got like a new costume.
yeah, it does look pretty new, which is confusing because if it's going into the past, why do we wear a new costume? So it is it's really interesting. Lots to talk about.
Yeah, I personally think that's like a parallel Doctor, not the Metacrisis Doctor, like just a different parallel Doctor. I was talking with my friend Nick. I was saying that it might be an evil version of the Doctor, hence the costume change. But you know, because we've got an evil Doctor in the Waters of Mars, didn't we? The Time of Victoria. So I think they might be like edging towards that more. And Bernard, of course, we've got the return of Bernard, which makes me happy. So it saved the day for me.
Yeah, I didn't even know, but I knew I saw pictures and stuff, but I didn't know it was actually officially announced yet. So
Bernard brightens everyone's day.
Yeah, it's gonna be great that we got him back as well.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be interesting, like how they do this though. We'll be tuning in every since the announcement. It's been the following Sunday, and then don't know, next Sunday we might get someone else. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, and very exciting if you like Doctor Who. And yeah, so do you have a favourite Doctor at all, or do you just like them all?
I don't dislike any of them, but I think my Doctors personally, I mean, there's quite a few of them. Be probably 9, 10, 12. I mean, that's New Who. And probably my classic Doctors are probably John Pertwee, who's the 3rd Doctor, 6, Colin Baker, and 7, Sylvester McCoy. And pop on 8, Paul McGann.
Okay.
So there's quite a few of them.
Yeah, quite a few. Are you not as much as a fan of Jodie?
I am, yes. I love Jodie's Doctor. I think she's good. But when she came on, it was 2018, wasn't it? I've sort of grown up watching the old Who, and now as like a young adult, I guess I'm sort of like, yes, it's Doctor Who, yay. But I don't think I'm as into it as I was, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I love Jodie's Doctor. I mean, I love her. But it's not my Who, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll go back and watch it, love it, brilliant. But it's not my Who. I love it that it's a female Doctor. Been wanting that for years. So I think in that term she did a great job.
Yeah.
With what she was given. So
yeah, I think it was good that that they did change it to a girl, to a woman. But I feel like from going onwards, it was good that they went put it back to a man, but only because so to go taking it in turns maybe from now on or something. Like go to a man then go back to a woman, kind of like a pattern. So you're taking it in turns, even though it might not go like that, because the Doctor can regenerate to anyone, and it doesn't even have to be human form.
No, I know, yeah. He could regenerate into a Sabine. So you know.
Yeah, it could have a Dalek head with a Vashta Nerada leg, or or a silence arm, or 2 fingers as they had. But yeah, it's gonna be it's my Doctors, I would say, are probably the 9, 10, and 11. Really, I do like Pete Capaldi in a couple of episodes, but I don't know. I just don't. Um,
It
he was
feels
good.
connected.
Yeah, I don't feel as connected to him as the others. And I feel like it was good that you got an older Doctor with him, though.
Yeah.
I like that part where, because they all seem to be younger now, don't they? Like now, where a Doctor can be any age.
Yeah.
Can it be our age, like, probably. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens from now on.
I would have personally liked it to be another woman, but maybe have 30 more women, then go back to a man. But
Yeah,
you
yeah,
had like 20 plus male doctors
yeah,
if you count all the like uncanon ones.
yeah, yeah. It's like, I mean, the Joan Martin Doctor's a woman, but you don't
Oh,
really
I
know much
loved
about
her.
her. We don't really know much about her, though, do we?
No, but I think she would have been a great like 14th Doctor. Like she
Yeah,
had presence, which I don't think Jodie's Doctor had that much. I think she had it in certain episodes, but Jo Martin's Doctor, from the minute she came in, like revealed herself to the Doctor, she felt like the Doctor, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. So,
Like confidence. There you go.
yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. Like, in times I thought Graham was the Doctor more than Jodie.
And Graham is a king.
Yeah,
Love Graham.
yeah, yeah. Like, so sometimes when Captain Jack came into it and he said, to Graham, "You're the Doctor," it actually felt like he was the Doctor.
Yeah, well, poor Jack at that moment.
Yeah. That was probably one of the best scenes under her, Jodie. There are some.
I mean, I love Jodie Whittaker as an actor. I think she's awesome. No hate her.
Yeah,
honestly.
she's been in some really good things. She's been in Broadchurch with David Tennant, so so that's where people probably know her from. But yeah, like, I think that's the thing. When a Doctor gets announced, you kind of know them maybe from one program or something.
Yeah.
Like the new Doctor who's announced, probably known from that show on Netflix.
Yes, I've seen him in
yeah.
Sex Education.
Yeah. And the thing is, you don't know what to expect. Well, you know, you expect he's going to be. He has that bubbly character and that serious character too. So it's very interesting. It's not something you would have expected, though.
No.
Is it?
I did think they were going to be black, but it could have been male, female, transgender, either, really.
Yeah, I reckon
non-binary.
That's probably what will happen next. I reckon, like a transgender, non-binary person.
I think we're going to get everything.
Yeah,
which is only fair, really.
Yeah, I think that's what will happen now. You had all those years of it being a man, and then
a white man, yeah.
Yeah, and then we went down the route of a woman for the first time, and we did experience that with Missy as the Master, in a way. But I think if they're going to go on for a future woman Master, I think they should call it the Master next time, not Missy, just so Missy can be that separate character in a way, so she could come back or something, like maybe in the next series or something,
or maybe in the special that they're filming.
Maybe. But yeah, I'm lost with all these announcements at the moment. Like, I think you got about today 2 people coming back or something, and yesterday another 2. Yeah. That's why, like, I do this kind of stuff with my, like, having the podcast around autism, because I get lots of people on here. One of the reasons I decided to do this series, Kathryn, because people on here come to me to speak about autism, or Crohn's, or mental health too, and they all spot my TARDIS in the background.
Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah, and from that, we have the little chat at the end. Of course, it's not part of the normal talk that we're going to talk about, but we talk about. Well, I say I like Doctor Who. Do you like Doctor Who too? Yeah, I like it. And then I thought, hang on a minute, autism is related to hobbies, and I have a podcast about autism, and why not do a series to have people that have autism and don't, because it's always important to have people that don't as well, because kind of educated them too, in a way.
Please do educate me.
Yeah, yeah. And because like with autism, it's about hobbies, quite a lot of time, but it's you, I suppose you hyperfixate on a certain hobby. So personally for me, it's Doctor Who. So if people don't know, so yeah, it's different for everyone. And you could be like, you could be really onto that hobby for a long time and then maybe
Yeah.
stop it. So that's kind of reason, one of the reasons I wanted to do this, because seeing lots of people like Doctor Who, and actually lots of people have autism like Doctor Who too. So this is one of the reasons I decided to do this. And it is a lot of fun. Yeah. Like, do you like know a lot about autism?
I've got a lot of friends who do have it.
You got a lot of friends.
I know they struggle with it sometimes. It doesn't it vary? It's like on the spectrum.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you have people that maybe are really like for Doctor Who, for example, like really smart about it, they know all the knowledge, but some other person has autism might not be. So it does vary. Like someone might be really good at English, some not as good as English, and sometimes it's different for everyone. But you may find it hard to ask for help or something
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, it is something that not everyone knows about though.
No.
But yeah, it's good that you know a little bit about it.
Yeah, no, because I know at my secondary school, I won't name it, but I
Mm.
didn't find out until I like the different stages of it until I left, like and joined college, and I found out all these different like ADHD, dyscalculia, dyslexia, all those things. I mean, school really didn't teach me that, which is sad, really, because it's like it is like a normal day-to-day thing. Like
Yeah,
most people have it.
yeah.
It's not abnormal.
No. Like ADHD is a bit. It's in the same boat as autism. But like I don't have ADHD, but I know people that have. Some people can have autism and ADHD, or one or the other.
Yeah,
And
no.
I spoke to people that we had a conversation like comparing autism to ADHD
Really?
because it is very similar. Yeah. And yeah, like you said, I think there should be some sort of maybe in schools where they do educate like children, students about that, because like you say, like you'll know it when you leave, and people won't be as like asking these questions like what is it, like you already know, in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, do you, within Doctor Who, do you have a favorite companion? Oh,
There's a lot of
yeah.
them, like the doctors. But okay, my top 5 ones are probably Sarah Jane,
Okay.
Wilf.
Well, yeah, go on after.
Oh, I mean, those are the top 2, definitely.
Yeah.
Bill Potts.
Oh yeah.
She's underrated. Companions. Joe Grant, obviously.
Joe Grant.
And Donna. There you go.
Donna.
Yeah.
Donna. Yeah, I think that they're really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sarah Jane was really good.
Yes. I mean, Elizabeth Staten's sort of like my hero.
Yeah. Yeah, because you said that you want to go to like see the house.
Yes, it's in the making, maybe in a few years.
Yeah.
But yes, it's just like the house is just so recognizable, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like it's this childhood memory.
Yes, something I need to put on my list, on my little
Yeah.
book. In my book, I need to put it down. But yeah, like you've got that. Bill, yeah, Bill should have gone on for longer.
She should have, yes. Like, I'm slightly biased because I've met her, the actress, twice.
Oh,
But
you met her?
yes, once in 2017. This is quite a funny story. We're at the. Did you go? It was like at the BFI in London. It was like a Series 10 screening or something.
Oh no, I've never met anyone. I've only met one person, and that was Dorian.
Ah, No, he's lovely.
Yeah, I spoke to him. But so how many people have you met then in Doctor Who? Like actors?
Oh, okay. I mean, I've got a wall in front of me of all the Comic Con photos, but I've met Mark Gatiss,
Yeah.
met Palmaki twice. Oh, that's two fingers.
Twice.
John Barrowman, which is a bit iffy now, isn't it?
Yeah, you got John Barrowman.
Sylvester McCoy,
Yeah.
Colin Baker,
Yeah.
Christopher Eccleston,
Oh, you got a lot of Christopher.
Peter Capaldi,
Yeah.
and Jenna Coleman.
Oh, there you've met loads.
I had to pay money to see them, but you know.
Well, do you have any favourites out of them?
Oh, probably Chris Eccleston and John Barrowman, because I met them on the same day. With Chris Eccleston, I had a Macbeth book, so I was kind of doing it for GCSE, but he also starred in it.
Oh,
I gave it to him, and he basically said nice touch, and I was with him for at least a minute, like longer than anybody else. And he personally said goodbye to me, like while getting the photos. So I thought I just died inside a little bit.
Well, so most people can't be no longer than a minute.
Basically like hello, photo, and goodbye.
That's a bit rubbish, isn't it?
I don't know. Not for him. He gets
yeah, I suppose not for him, but for the people probably queuing up for ages.
Yeah, it is very quick.
Yeah, like I would want to say a couple of things to him. I'd be like I loved your time on Doctor Who. I'll say a few favourite episodes or something.
And then what we've learned of Comic Con and stuff, need to bring something significant that the actor will recognise, but not just Doctor Who. Like if they had a smaller role in a different TV show, they'll click on it.
Yeah.
You'll stand out from the other Whovians, basically.
Yeah. Like I don't know much else that Bill Potter's been in, like the actress.
No, she's fairly new to the TV, isn't she? Not fairly new, but like hasn't been as much.
If you got a Waterloo Road shirt for Clara,
fun.
You know, Waterloo Road.
Oh yes,
yeah.
Yes.
Because Jenna Coleman was in that.
Tommy Knight was also in that.
Yeah, so if she's at a Comic Con or something, you could possibly get a Waterloo Road top or something.
Yeah, so when we met her, a couple had come in as Prince Albert and Queen Victoria from like the Victoria series.
Oh yeah,
like full on corset wedding dress.
Yeah,
they came off the tube like that.
Yeah,
and even Jenna Coleman took photos of them like personally. I mean, it was beautiful.
That's great. Like if like you've got you got actually Christopher Eccleston was in an Autism series called The A Word, and he played the granddad in it, and that's still on the BBC iPlayer. So yeah, he was in an Autism series. So
yeah,
I think that's good.
I swear he did a movie. He played an autistic man. He got arrested or something. Let Him Have It. It was like in the 1990s.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the character he plays is autistic though.
Yeah. He's have been in some good other things, Christopher Eccleston.
Yes.
Like you've got like who else you got? You got Dave Tennant, you got Dave Tennant, lots of other things that he's pretty well
in. Yeah, and everything.
Yeah, he's been
Harry
in
Potter.
Everything. Yeah, Harry Potter.
He's in Jessica Jones, isn't he?
Yeah,
that's Marvel.
Yeah. He's been in Marvel.
He's got Comic Con sorted.
Yeah, you go anyone. You can for him. Like yeah, you got it. Most of the actors after Doctor Who, they do go out quite a lot of other things, don't they?
Yeah.
You get more recognised.
Especially Karen Gillan.
Yeah. She's in Jumanji, in Marvel too. I think played Thor's daughter, I think, in Marvel as well.
No, she's Thanos' daughter.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
They're so similar names, aren't they?
Yeah.
Thor and Thanos. If she was Thor's daughter, that would be interesting, though.
That would be cool.
Yeah, she'd be on the good side, but yeah, like she's been in some good things. Um, Martha, the actress that plays Martha's been in something called New Amsterdam. Like I think,
Yeah, she plays a doctor, I think.
yeah, yeah. You've got her and other things. Kathryn Tate is like she been like the Nam film and the comedian
Yeah,
as
I've heard
well.
about
um, I haven't actually
that.
seen the Nam film no. So who else we got? So you've got you've got it's hard to think of companions. There's so many.
There is a lot of them.
Too many. I think the guy that plays. Well, I think you got Yasmin Khan who plays Yaz.
I think she was in Casualty or
Yeah,
Hobie City, one of them.
she might. Yeah, I think so. One or two. She might be in Hollyoaks as well.
Everyone's in Hollyoaks.
Yeah, everyone is. I don't watch these programs though.
No, I don't. I can't see the point of them.
I used to watch soaps when I was younger, but I
Mm.
don't anymore. They're just the same with like Britain's Got Talent and the X Factor. I don't watch them anymore because
No, we don't.
it's all the same. And I just get annoyed when, in my opinion, a good talent don't get through.
No, it is unfair.
Yeah, even though they do it for like laugh and that, but it should be serious. Well, what else we got? We got Nardole, the comedian. He's been
Yeah, he's very popular.
Yeah, he did that song, didn't he? I think during lockdown.
Oh yes, with Palmaki.
Yeah, I did it with Palmaki, other people as well.
Yeah.
The potato song.
Yes,
Yeah.
now I remember.
Yeah, if I ever met him, if I went to a Comic-Con, I've never been to a Comic-Con.
It's very sweaty.
But if I ever did, I would ask him to sing that with me. Even if it's for like a few seconds.
Maybe like a potato plushie or something.
Yeah, maybe get like a potato outfit or something. You had so you had Bill, like Alex Kingston. I'm not sure what else she's been in.
It's like American TV shows, I think.
Yeah, probably, yeah. But yeah, David Tennant had like Billie Piper. She has been in some other things I've seen.
Yes, but I don't think they're appropriate for Little Who people.
There was a show about, I think it was on Netflix, like a crime.
Okay, I know about one.
She played like she was actually with John Sim, who played the Master in Doctor Who. They were a couple in this series. And yeah, I haven't seen her in much, but that is it. It was so not as much as some other people, but I did really like her in Doctor Who. I think she was one of my favourite companions, especially growing up. She would have been my first companion actually.
Who's your first companion?
Billie Piper.
Okay, yeah.
Rose Tyler. Well, she was the first newcomer of New Who. Who else we got? I don't know many other people. But there's like Bernard Cribbins. Well, he's been in other things as well, isn't he? So
yeah, for years.
Yeah, he's awesome. He is. Like one of my favourite people. It's hard to be like if Donna's come back, it was obvious that Bernard Cribbins would come back because it won't work with it. It wouldn't go to work. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Are they going to go before the end of time?
Yeah, well, it has to do, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has to, or another universe where she could remember it or get it. They could do it like this, where they where she's forgotten her memories, and somehow the Doctor can get them back without her dying.
Yeah, my dad had this idea. He says this every now and again. That basically, if Donna did come back, he had the idea of basically she got her memories back. She didn't die, but she's doing so much good, but it's actually bad, if that makes sense. She's doing so much good, but the consequences are bad. And basically the Doctor has to stop her, and they go like against each other, the Dr. Donna and the Doctor versus each other. But I did think that was quite cool.
Yeah, but you don't know, like, because you got the human Doctor as well,
Yes.
so you don't know if this is is he going to be into this, because it wouldn't be surprised if Rose came back as well.
All the moment.
No, not at the moment with all this going around, bringing whoever back willy-nilly. It's like growing up again, isn't it?
Oh.
Like you're getting you get the announcement of the Doctor, you get David, you get Kathryn, you get Bernard Cribbins, you get
everyone.
It seems that way.
I hope so. I hope it's like an Avengers Endgame sort of crossover.
Yeah, this will be the last time many of these actors will appear in Doctor Who, I reckon, for a while.
Yeah.
I don't think Jodie will be in this because it's
really?
too. No, I don't think so, because it's too, like, if you think about it, you know, when the 50th was filmed, they only did it with David Tennant, didn't they? And that was a good few years once David left the show.
Yes. Yeah.
And this was Matt Smith leaving as well, like kind of like a second from last episode of his series.
Yeah.
And if this is a lead up to announce for the 60th, if this is a lead up to announce, like, for his first episode, the 40th Doctor, it would make sense not to put the 13th Doctor in it, only because it would make sense maybe 20 years down the line or something to put her in it, because there's all these new characters coming about. It's a curious how to do it. She could have. I'd love her to come back, but I just don't know, because you've got David Tennant, you've got possibly Matt Smith, probably.
I think very likely.
Yeah, you probably get an announcement of that soon.
Peter Capaldi, the King, returning.
I don't know about Peter Capaldi, and the only reason I don't know is because I feel like it's with a Matt, I think is a definite. I really think Matt will, but with Peter Capaldi, it's just a 50-50, I think, with him, just because I think he did say that he may not return, but I would love him to. Like, I suppose if Niall Dole was Matt Lucas up for it, Bill Potts, because what's going to be interesting if Matt Smith returns, who comes back with him? Because he's not going to come back on his own. Is it going to be Amy? Is it going to be the Ponds, or is it going to be Clara? Or it could be Clara, couldn't it?
Yeah. Could be one of her echoes.
Maybe.
Because I know they're still out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah. What I'd love though is a Doctor. For say you get Peter Capaldi, him to have, like, I don't know, Rose in the TARDIS or something like that, just a companion they didn't have on their run.
Yeah.
That is what I would love. But yes, I suppose expect announcements. By the time there's that, we probably will have half a dozen announcements.
Yeah, we'll probably have the whole episode snaps us out.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll be getting all the 3 masters next, won't we?
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. But like you say, it's going to be the Doctor Who Endgame for most of these actors.
I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, because the thing I like about David coming back is because he didn't want to go, did he, when he was Doctor?
No, no one wants to go.
No, but he's different, you know, from the other Doctors, because they accepted leaving, like their character, didn't they? Like Matt accepted it. Peter Capaldi's Doctor accepted it. David didn't. His Doctor was selfish a little bit, wasn't it, towards the end?
Yes, he was very scared, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was really scared that I don't want to go. And what I want to see, what I hope to see, is that he accepts it now, like, because he was in the 50th.
Yeah.
And of course he won't remember that because his mind got wiped, didn't it?
No, he won't remember. He won't remember it.
He won't remember it. But now him coming back for, hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully, because I love to see him back loads of times, but Doctor has to move on at some point.
Yeah.
We can't always be looking in the past, can we? So, like you say, Doctor Who Endgame for most of these actors. For Matt, maybe not. For David, definitely. Like this is going to be really interesting what they do with it, because he does need to accept. It'd be really nice. I'm ready to go, or say something like that towards those lines. I'm ready to go. Even though it'll be probably
Bring out the
heartbreaking.
tissues.
Yeah, it'd be heartbreaking. But it's gonna be interesting. I look forward to him having a new suit though.
Yes, it does look cool. Very dark.
Yeah. I might need to get my hands on it. Considering I do like to do a lot of 10th Doctor stuff.
Yeah, I've got a 10th Doctor in the progress actually. I've got the waistcoat. I bought it from a charity shop a few months ago. I just haven't got around to finishing it yet. I'm wearing 9 at the moment, like one of my variations.
Yeah, I see you like to do quite a lot of nice Doctor stuff.
Yeah, well, 9's probably the easiest out of all the Doctors.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, I found this in a charity shop actually. I was looking for the Sarah Jane coat that she wore in the Journey's End. That light grey one. Didn't find it, but I found this totally by accident for £15. Bargain.
Yeah, it's like it is.
It's lovely as well. Like.
Yeah. It's one of the easiest ones to do, isn't it?
No, I mean I love 9. He needs more appreciation.
He does. Like he was really good. Like I've had a few videos of him. It's just I haven't at the moment because I haven't got a leather jacket at the moment. But I would like to get one again. Because I have the the purple, like the purple top he wears kind of.
Yes, I've got one like that.
Yeah, I got that, but I don't have the leather jacket at the moment. So I'm gonna get one.
Go charity shop hunting.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one again. But I don't know. Like I do enjoy doing the 9th Doctor, but I suppose I look forward to doing more with the 10th when I see with the scenes now, because it's all hyped up for him coming back and everything. So I suppose I did used to do, but I have done lots of 11th Doctor stuff too.
Yeah, I've seen them. Yeah, but you pop up on my For You page a lot.
Yeah, do I?
Yeah.
I hope that's a good thing.
No, it isn't. I don't follow a lot of people.
Yeah. But
it's mainly cats I follow. A lot of cats and dogs.
That's very cool. Yeah, I like dogs.
Half and half. I love both.
Yeah. Speaking of dogs, how do you feel about K9 coming back?
I'd love him to.
Yeah, because not for the 60th, for the the anniversary of the BBC.
Because Ace has one, doesn't she?
No, I think Joe will come back.
Joe Grant?
Yeah, Joe Grant.
Yeah, I think so.
More the older lot will come back for that episode.
Yeah, I think they should bring back the old companions before they be no longer here. So
yeah,
bring them back quick, especially Susan.
Yeah,
They should have brought her back loads of times, but they haven't yet.
Yeah, they need to bring all the old classic Doctors. Well, I'm not sure about the Doctors, but the companions, like bring K9 back one last time. Bring some characters from the Sarah Jane Adventures or something. Back. Which I think would be good. Because you have you've got that Luke kid.
There's Luke, there's Clyde, there's Rani, there's Maria, and then there's Sky, who's the newest one.
Yeah, bring Mr. Smith back as well.
Yeah.
They could do that because nothing against Sarah Jane or anything, but they could, because Jo was in it, wasn't she? Jo was in the Sarah Jane Adventures as well.
There's also that mini webisode over lockdown for Elizabeth Sladen's anniversary.
Oh,
have you seen that?
What that when they said goodbye to Sarah Jane, I saw that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Rani said goodbye to Mr. Smith as well.
I was bawling my eyes out.
Yeah. Do you think it was right for them to stop that show when Sarah Jane passed away?
They couldn't really continue it without her, can they?
No.
I mean, I've had this idea for years. Big Finish, please hire me. Uh, but they should do this like celebration, like I don't know, box set maybe. Like I know her daughter, or what's her name? Sadie Miller. There you go. She voices Sarah Jane for Big Finish, and I've always thought like they should get maybe her narrate the rest of the series 5 episodes and get like the cast to do their lines.
Okay.
Maybe like a lost story format, if that makes sense. I think
Yeah.
Sadie Miller narrating it, and
Yeah.
maybe let the cast come back and do their voices.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Mm.
Yeah, that'd be good. I think what they need to do is because that is going to be an hour and a half long episode. The next one, it's gonna be an hour and 30 minutes. So it's
Well,
gonna
the centenary episode.
yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah.
9 minutes long. I think I heard Russell T Davies say it in an interview.
Oh,
So he gave that away. So thanks, Russell. Because I mean, lots of people were panicking about that not being if it's going to be
really?
45 minutes
It's
because
90 minutes, isn't it?
yeah
Yeah.
but beforehand, like if people don't know, like at the start of the series where we were kind of talking about that it has to be an hour and a half,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
not 45 minutes. If it's 45 minutes, then people won't get as excited really, because you can't,
No.
because you've got Ace coming back, you've got Tegan coming back, probably more coming back who we don't know yet.
You've got Kate Stewart and there's
Yeah.
Vinder, the guy
Yeah.
from Flux.
Yeah, you've got Vinder as well.
The orange spacesuit.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm glad that
Mm.
she gets her orange spacesuit.
About time.
Yeah, I wonder where she's going now.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you think you'll get as sad when she leaves, like on
Yeah.
towards the end?
No, I do like Joe's dots, and I think it'd be sad for her fans.
Hmm.
So I've seen loads on TikTok who are devoted to her. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah.
I think it's like an end of an era as well, but it's like goodbye to like so many little girls heroes. Because I've seen lots of little children now who just dressed up as her and they just love her, which I find heartwarming, because when I was little I didn't have that many female icons. Of course, I mean, older now there are loads. I've watched back like The Matrix and old classic Who. There's obviously lots of female heroes there, but I mean, seeing these little girls now, they've got a very what's the word? I can't say it. Variety.
Yeah.
Variety. There you go. Can't speak.
Variety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a hard one.
Yeah, it's hard. There's so many similar words.
But they've got the choice. Like they've got options for women to look up to. I think that's just heartwarming to see. I think, and it's going to be sad for them, and for me as well, because I mean, first female Doctor. I mean, she's not going to be the last. Definitely not.
No, you're not another 20.
I'll wiggle in there somehow.
Yeah, like it was a I suppose it was a shock to everyone when it was a female, because it's always been a man, hasn't it?
Yeah, and I saw lots of hate about it, and it was hard.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I think she has been a really good Doctor for what script she's been given.
Yeah.
And pressure like who's been on recently as well.
Yeah, it was a lot to take on being the first female Doctor. It shouldn't be that way though.
No, I mean, there's been talks about being a female Doctor since the 1980s. So
yeah, like it's like James Bond's always been a man as well.
Well, that's a very political conversation in my family.
Yeah. I think that's what it goes into, doesn't it? Like politics, doesn't it? Like even Doctor Who now, because it's all thing now. Like the whole thing has to be a woman, and now it's a woman. Now what people, there's going to be so many theories and arguments, like as you probably know, like because now it's gone back to a man. People will moan.
I was slightly disappointed when it went back to a man, but I've seen the guy in Sex Education. I think he'll do a good job. So
yeah, and then like that's the one thing, changing it back to a man. But the other thing is like, because it's not a white man, it's like people will be racist, unfortunately, as many actors will know.
Yeah.
And that happens in lots of industries like football, for example, or with the Euro 2020
Yes, I know. I saw
la-
that.
last year, and like listen to the interviews after the game, and they said I expected to get these comments, um, and it shouldn't be that way. And it's
No.
in that way it's going to be similar for Doctor Who,
Yeah.
like for the new actor. Um,
But I do think with the cast of like a male black doctor, it's gonna hype people up. It's gonna like
yeah,
I think it's gonna change how people see it. I think.
yeah,
Or
yeah,
like newer fans and like, like the toxic fans as well, if they choose to see it in a different way. But I
yeah,
think he's going to do very good.
yeah. Yeah, I've had people like comment on um when I did an announcement video, and um and they said it's all about like like it's all about like keeping people like happy and stuff like that.
Mm.
But it is, and I feel like it's a good way forward to go to this for this, and it would be nice in the future if it wasn't a human doctor as well.
Mm.
um Like, I would love for this new Doctor to have alien companions. Um,
Yes, I think that was a one disadvantage for the newer Who, because we've
yeah,
had Vastra, haven't we? But she was
yeah.
like a full-time companion.
No, we
They should
haven't had.
definitely do alien companions.
Yeah, because I don't really count K9,
No.
because he's a metal dog. Um, We've enough to get a metal cat.
Oh, yeah.
Like switch it around. But as you know, in a community of people in the Doctor Who community, there will be lots of always arguments. Which is why I would have preferred to wait for the regeneration to know who the Doctor is.
Yes, I
Um,
think that'd be quite cool.
because like if you think back to Spider-Man, I know it's completely different to Doctor Who. But no, but it's always rumored, but they didn't actually fully announce it, did they? About
Oh,
the
for No Way Home.
yeah for No Way
Yeah.
Home, for like former Spider-Man's coming back. Um,
We all knew they were going to come back, but it was
yeah,
never
no,
announced.
no, it was never announced, and this is the thing. They could
Mm.
they could do that for Doctor Who.
Yeah, I think
But
that'd be quite like, yeah, I think it'd be good.
they didn't, and the reason they didn't is because um, there's like fans from all over the world, and if they wait to announce that Jodie was leaving a bit later, maybe like this year or something, um,
Hmm.
that could have been something they could have done. But the thing is, you're always gonna wonder who it is and stuff, even if they
There's always going to be
yeah
rumors.
yeah.
It's always going to be day of 10th, the 15th or 16th Doctor.
That was funny when he was rumored for the 40th Doctor, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't believe it. I was curious about it, but
He's definitely going to come back for the special, I thought.
hmm, yeah, he definitely is. He's got to come back for the well, we know now.
Yeah,
But it's good, and I look forward to it.
me too.
But so who do you not want to see back? Because it like at the moment it's going willy nilly. Like,
Hmm.
is anyone that you would not like to see back?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think there's any Doctor or companion that I dislike, like fully hate.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know. Hmm. But I can't see Romana or Leela coming back. Not because I hate them, I love them, but they're on Gallifrey, aren't they?
Mm.
On the Big Finish, and the time and all that happened. We don't really know where they are.
Okay.
Well, I don't know where they are. I can't see them coming back. They could be mentioned definitely, but I can't see physically how they could come back. Amy and Rory, because they're trapped in New York. So unless for the special they go like early in their timeline, fine.
Mm.
But like where we left them, no, I can't imagine them coming back.
Do you think they could do this as a mini series rather than just one episode?
Oh yeah, I think that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Like mini
suppose so,
episodes.
yeah. Yeah, I suppose that with about a few people, like every Doctor who wants to come back can do
Yeah.
many episodes. Like with Matt, it'd be best to have Amy and Rory, like finding
Yeah.
out what his life was afterwards, if he got there or not.
Mm.
But yeah, it'll be good. Um, for this, I think it'd be fun as well, rather than just one episode, because sometimes you wait for an episode for months.
Yeah. 'Cause I know Chris Eccleston did this interview. I don't know if it was this year or last year, but he basically said he wouldn't come back for a multi-doctor story because he thought his doctor was a one-man team. So he'd only come back if it was just him. So we might be onto something here.
He gets what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
fair enough on that.
Yeah, but what does he want? Does he just want to go on his title on his own?
Yeah, why not? I mean, it could be before he meets Rose, couldn't it?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Like really dark ninth Doctor.
Yeah.
That'd be quite cool.
Yeah, that would be interesting. That would, and I think I can't see him coming back. But if that was the case, I did see that interview as well. But I think that would be good. Like that would be good without Rose. Even though I thought Rose got better with him than David Tennant, I liked him better with Christopher Eccleston.
Me too. Yeah, I think they had. As I love Tennant and Rose, I shipped them, loved them.
Yeah.
I think she had better chemistry of 9 because they felt more natural.
Yeah.
Like they bickered.
Yeah.
Like
because it
it
got
felt like normal
lovey-dovey,
people.
didn't it? With 10.
I guess that's what love does to you.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, like she was fell in love, and in a way that's what I liked about Peter Capaldi's Doctor, because of Clara was in love with Matt Smith, and
Yeah.
once it went on, Peter Capaldi's Doctor 12th Doctor said, I'm not your boyfriend. So that was quite funny. And I have nothing against it at all, but Doctor Who is also about traveling the universe.
Yeah.
Like not. And I understand. I do understand it, but just as long as the Doctor denies it, but it would be okay. Like for the human Metacross Doctor to fall in love with Rose, that's completely fine because that's a different character.
Yeah.
A human, which I am curious what they could do with that.
I mean, I'm a sucker for romance. I love it, but when it comes to the Doctor, I don't know. It's tricky, isn't it?
It's fine for the companions to fall in love, I suppose. Like
Yeah, I mean, I
and
love
Rory.
that. Like if the companions fell in love with each other,
but
it's always iffy with like 9 and Rose. Well, the Doctor and Rose, really. She's 19, and he's like 900 years old.
Yeah.
The same with Yaz and the Doctor. She's 19, and she's like a billion years old now. It's just a bit.
Yeah.
Power dynamics, if that makes sense. I mean, when I turn 19, I expect the Doctor to be in love with me. So, I expect him to come pick me up.
Yeah, I suppose to them, it doesn't look like a 9 billion year old person. He just looks like David at the time. He looked pretty young, so
yeah. I mean, I like River and the Doctor because she's older.
yeah,
and she's not completely human, is she? She has experience.
Yeah.
She knows who she is.
Yeah,
then with Rose and Yaz, they're sort of like codependent on the Doctor.
Yeah, that to me, Rose, not Rose, Yaz and 13. It's not good how they've done that.
Does it feel healthy?
No, because the difference between 10 and Rose, which felt more comfortable. I say that because they had more time. And it's not their fault entirely, because with Yaz and the Doctor, because of COVID and everything.
Yeah.
But they haven't really. It's almost like sprung in like a couple of episodes, isn't it?
Yeah, it was hinted at, wasn't it? During like series 12, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It just seems a bit forced, if that makes sense. I mean, Mandip Gill and Jodie Whittaker seem to have fantastic chemistry off screen. They seem best mates, and they're like, yes, brilliant. But on screen, it just seems a bit blank, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I suppose the you have to focus on. I think what Doctor Who needs, what they've done at the start, is they focus on that one companion. and bringing these multiple companions, it's all good and all, but it's not helping that one companion's story. You're not really progressing Yaz's story that much.
No, I mean, I don't feel very connected to her or like 13's team, to be honest, because I don't feel like they don't feel fleshed out. I mean, we know their sort of backstory, we know their names, but they haven't had like a hero defining moment.
No,
We've had that through Russell T Davies and Moffat's era. Each companion has had a moment. It just feels with 13's team, they just haven't.
No, it's almost like they're on holiday.
They feel like normal people though. They don't feel like, oh, they're special because of this or that. They feel like normal people, if that makes sense, but they feel a bit blank.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend any people, but
yeah, like I'll say that my favourite people on Joe Zero would be Sasha Dewan.
No, he is good.
Probably because I have Crohn's disease and so does he, and that's one of the reasons I liked him. And the other one I like Graham, Bradley Welch's character. I love him. And when John Barrowman did come back, I felt that was a bit like for views.
Yes, I feel a bit. I remember watching it, and going back to the screaming, I screamed on the sofa. I mean, with hindsight now, it just feels a bit out of place.
Yeah.
Like, yes, Captain Jack's back, but only for like 3 minutes.
What was the point?
Yeah, it was a good episode as well. I thought the Fugitive of the Judune, and we get also Joe Martin's Doctor, which is chef's kiss.
Yeah, I did like Joe. I did like her Doctor. But with Kate Stewart, I think she's irrelevant as well.
Yeah, I mean, I found that series, that finale, so disappointing.
Yeah, like I said this to someone else on this series, and it was we agreed. Because if you think about it, back to Matt Smith, Kate Stewart was there with the 11th Doctor quite a lot.
And Chris Triple invented Kate Stewart as well.
Yeah. And the thing is, Kate Stewart felt in charge with Matt Smith, and with this incarnation, 13 seems to be the boss, or like the Kate Stewart relies on what 13 says, really. So it feels like a different environment for Kate.
Yeah, I mean, what I got of it, she just didn't feel like she was there.
No, yeah.
I mean, Jodie Whittaker was doing great in that episode. Her acting was phenomenal, really. With Kate Stewart, she just felt added in, like no personality. That's how I felt of her.
Yeah, like you have the Grand Serpent as well, don't you? That Serpent character that was irrelevant as well.
He could have been good as well. I liked him.
Yeah, and you have the Doctor's so-called mum, who
who got
sort
killed off. Like adding to the time as child, isn't it?
Yeah.
She gets killed off very quickly.
Yeah, yeah, she does. And you had the whole episode finding out who she was as well.
Yeah, and that bit, Chris Chibnall goes, "You want to find that out? No, you don't anymore. Bye bye." He throws out the window.
Yeah. But yeah, there's lots of things there. Jodie, like I do really like her. Not every episode. I don't remember series 1. No, not series 1. It's series 1 of her series. Yeah. not series 1 with Christopher Appleton. But the thing I do like about her Doctor is it's really diverse and raises a lot of awareness for different things.
Yes, I mean, I do feel about Chibnall's era. I just feel like the most diverse.
Yeah, like
we've seen like background gay characters, people of color. Yeah. Everyone really, out of all of New Who, it feels the most diverse. Which credit to Chibnall.
Yeah, I think that's the best part he's done. Like, I think it's nice to bring that. Like you had Ryan with dyspraxia, where a few people I spoke to, in this actual Doctor Who and Autism series, and they've told me about dyspraxia, and they actually had it themselves. So I didn't really know about it, and
I didn't know much about it until the character of Ryan came on.
Yeah, because like struggling to ride that bike, as well, and it's something that people shouldn't be embarrassed about because it takes a while to ride a bike. Even I haven't ridden one for ages.
I haven't done it for a while,
and I'll probably struggle. It's probably now. So it probably leads to help people as well, like not to be as
Mm.
embarrassed just to try and ride a bike or something, because it could take people years.
Yeah.
It's like I suppose practicing to drive a car, even though they're two separate things, but it's a similar process.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like learning it, then
yeah,
remembering it.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so and I would like people like maybe actors who have autism, for example, to go on shows like Doctor Who, because um
Yeah.
they many do struggle to find jobs, and they if like for example, if someone knows you have autism, they think it's like a disadvantage really sometimes in jobs and stuff. So and the good thing, like there are actors that play autistic people in films and
Yeah.
stuff, and I think it'd be good if an actual autistic people did that themselves,
Yeah.
because it for some it can come across as a offence with many things. If I suppose with the dyspraxia, trying dyspraxia, some people may possibly got offended that he was doing that. Not, I don't know. I don't know if he actually has it in real life, but if he
I don't
doesn't,
know.
if he doesn't, it might come off offended to some people, but it might not have. So yeah,
Mm.
it would be nice for actual actors of all sort of things to go on shows like Doctor Who, because it seems they're starting to be like a diverse start that diversity now from Jodie.
Mm. Yes, I think it's like a chain of events, isn't it?
Yeah, like you've got your first Doctor, and then we
Yeah.
move on with the new guy.
I
Um,
think it's going to be a lot more in the coming future.
yeah, like probably have him for about 5 or 6 years. But everyone, today's episode has been really good. We like with Kathryn. Unfortunately, because of internet troubles, her end, she had to she getting glitched out. But before I say that, I want to say a huge thank you to everyone listening today. It's been a really good. We spoke about autism, the diversity, Doctor Who, new announcements at this particular time of this recording. So yeah, it's been really fun. And what I was saying is that there's been as today, actually announced today that we've got a new character Rose for the 60th anniversary next year. So that's gonna be good. But like I've asked everyone this series up so far, like what your favourite quote is to relate to in real life and like personally. And Kathryn's quote is I've got it right here. It says, "The courage isn't a matter of not being frightened; it's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway." And that's from the Third Doctor. So that's really good, because in the past interviews I've had some really good ones, not as much from Classic Who. So thanks, Kathryn. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of the Autism and Doctor Who series. We'll see you next time, well, in the next episode, because it's really shaping up really well. The series was done because of hobbies. In autism, we love our hobbies and speak to people that have autism and don't, but people don't, we educate them, like I have done in this episode today, and having a great cast of people to continue on this wonderful month as the theme is Doctor Who and autism. So everyone, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for listening and watching.
Courage isn't a matter of being frightened. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway. Thank you to Mason for inviting me on to his podcast today. Please go subscribe to it. Sorry about the Wi-Fi, I shall go throw something at it. Anyway, thank you for having me. Subscribe to him all. Thank you. Bye bye.